The semi-finals, we have Nadishka, Rehan and Shiyan. Our stage manager, Mr. Amir, I think he's done Shri and everyone in the Lionel Wendt for being so patient. And of course, my team from the Rotary Club of Colombo North. And we also had a special team of volunteers and Rotaractors from Colombo North as well. So. Opportunity to felicitate a long-standing member of our team who has been a part of this competition, and for that I would like to invite past President Shiyan on stage. So this individual that we are going to give this award is a person who has been associated with the competition since the inception in 1973. Together with also the person who is going to hand over the award, who has also been part of the competition since 1973. So this person has been a face that we have all seen, maybe at the YMCA when you turn up for the teachers' meeting, or at the Lionel Wendt, or at the Bishops or BMICH, wherever that you all have been a part of the competition. And for that, I would like to invite Mr. Hikadu Galapatige Anand. Nadishka Aloysius, so she's a teacher, an adjudicator and author. She has an MA in linguistics, a postgraduate diploma in teaching, literature and a BA in social sciences. She also has 2 fellowship diplomas in speech and drama. She is a writer and has won the state literary awards twice and has been long listed for the Gresham Prize. She has also worked as an examiner for CalSTA for almost 20 years. She last acted at the Lionel Wendt stage in 2017. Nadishka was first introduced to the complete works of Shakespeare at the age of 12, and the rest, they say, is history. She represented her alma mater 5 years running at the Shakespeare drama competition in the 1990s, and this is her second appearance as a judge at the competition. Nadishka. Rehan Almeida, attorney. He's an attorney in the law profession, but theatre has always been his passion. His roots in theatre are with St. Joseph's College, and he has been a part of a number of performances at the Shakespeare drama competition, both as a member of the cast and as a director. And notably, he was part of the champion team of 2000. He is also a member and past leader of the Old Joe's Choir and was the project chair for the successful campaign of the World Choir Games held in Riga, Latvia, where the choir was crowned world champions in the barbershop choir category. Mr. Rehan Almeida. And finally we have Mr. Shiyan. That's 21 years. He has served as a treasurer and a committee member, and he has been a part of many of their productions, notably as Monsieur Fermin in the really useful group production of The Phantom of the Opera in 2002 and 2014. Mr. Bumble in the Anabad Oliver in 2006. Mr. Lyons in Willie Russell's Blood Brothers in 2007. The Workshop Players' 20th anniversary celebration in 2012. High Priest Annas in the really useful group Limited's Jesus Christ Superstar in 2013. And the list goes on. Coming back, so yeah, he's also been a member of Stage Light and Magic since 2011 and played the role of the opposition leader Vikramanikaman Singh. At the invitation of the English Literary and Drama Society of St. Peter's College in 2016. Member of the Green Chorus for the past 20 years, taking part in all major choral productions such as The Decade Together, Ferreira, and Renaissance. He is also past winner of the Inter-School Shakespeare Drama Competition as part of the cast of A Midsummer Night's Dream by St. Peter's College in 1999. And he has also been Fellow of the Chartered Management Institute, CMI, and he is the current Director Marketing for Haymas Consumer Brands. So that's Shiyan Jayaweera. Thank you from me and the judges.
Okay. First and foremost, a very good evening to all of you. I'm glad that as of this point of time we are so popular. I hope it remains such towards the end of the comments as well. First and foremost, I must of course say thank you to the organizers, the YMCA and the Rotary Club for the invitation. It's a very fond memory of mine. The first time when Lionel went stage here back in '98, I think. It was my introduction to the Lionel Wendt, and that's where theatre, that is the love for theatre, within me started. So thank you very much to the organizers of the Shakespeare Drama Competition. Those of you who have taken part, I hope it is a wonderful experience. For those of you who are taking part for the first time, I hope it's the start of many, many good things to come. Thank you to the parents for allowing your kids to be a part of this process. Trust me, you won't regret it. It is very much character development, skills development, and you will see it hopefully in the years to come. So congratulations all in all. It was a wonderful set of performances, and we really do appreciate all the hard work that was put in. So hats off to all of you in that regard. experience it is. So we will try to keep our comments a bit brief. The comments at this stage will be general comments. If you want some specific feedback, we can make ourselves available for just a few minutes. But very much so, the comments at this stage are going to be general. Okay? So, starting off with a few basic elements for actors as well as directors. Some theatre basics, let's say on stage. I'll start off with the basic of lighting. When you are using lighting on stage, you are compelled to do so at the Lionel Wendt. Remember that a step either to your left or to your right, forward, backward, will mean that you are in complete darkness. So I understand this is a difficult process when you don't have a light rehearsal. So in that sense, there has to be a certain amount of direction and guidance given to your actors to ensure that you are within the light. It is a skill. It's a skill that has to be learned. So in that sense, a bit of advice to directors, possibly, that when you are plotting out your lights, if you find that you have an inexperienced cast or cast that is in training, it might be better to use more general lighting because it ensures that your actor, the player is lit, and that is far more important than lines being delivered in darkness. As actors learn the art of stepping into the light, you will see pools of light. The pool of light is a marker for you. Take a step further in front of that, and it is only then that you are fully in your light. Because you might find that there are situations where the light is cutting you at this point, and that looks a bit strange. It's worse when you're completely out of light also. So that is an element that you have to master, and it is very important when you're on stage. The use of music, sound, when you're using the system at the Lionel Wendt, for example, ensure that it is a device, and I stress on that it is a device. It's not compulsory. When you're using the device, please ensure that it does not detract from the actors on stage. If it's too loud, it will drown out text, and sometimes if it's too glaring as well, that it has the same effect. So please be mindful of that, and remember that it is a device. It complements you. It doesn't give you additional marking in that sense, but it can be a negative element on your marking if there are issues with it. Next element, basic masking. When you are on stage, ensure that actors don't mask each other. There are certain scenes that are plotted out in an ensemble, for example, which is very difficult to map out without some sort of masking happening. I understand.